Welcome back. It's the Organizational Excellence Podcast. This is Kevin Johnson from Leverage Consulting, and today's topic is perpetual learning. Back when I was in high school, I always gravitated towards people who were a little bit older than I was, to people who might actually be decades older than I was. My favorite people back then were people who were old enough to be my grandparents. And my granddad back in the day, I would say he was actually somebody I admired and wanted to model myself after. I didn't know back then what I know today, but today I really look at it almost like a superpower. If we can focus our efforts on learning something from every interaction we have with others, or learning an entire skill set, or learning someone else's superpower, because you figure they've already blazed the path. They're literally demonstrating for you what it is that makes them successful. So sometimes we can use that learning opportunity to literally watch someone else in action, see what they do phenomenally well, see what they do better than anyone else, and model ourselves after that. And I want to take this as a sidestep moment where I want to point something out where I said a few minutes ago we might look towards people that we really like or we admire them. But one thing that some don't focus enough on is learning what not to do. And there might be individuals out there that we use our opportunity to talk poorly about others or identify what they've not done well. And that's the easy thing to do. The good thing to do in that situation, or sometimes the harder thing to do, is to take what we can learn from that person that maybe we don't respect. Maybe we don't admire this individual, but maybe they're still a superstar in a particular category. Or again, maybe we can learn from what they did not do well. To give some examples, I have worked with individuals in the past, one that was phenomenal at sales and one that was phenomenal at speaking. They were complete narcissists. That being said, I have learned a ton from this individual in terms of their ability to sell and their ability to speak. I know someone who, well, many of you listening know this person, but I think my wife is actually one of the best at networking. She's natural at it, doesn't even think about it, but she knows everyone. At times I wonder if she's not the mayor of Charlotte, but she knows everyone. She's a super likable person, and she's someone that I've been able to model after now for almost 26 years. And there may be things or individuals that when you go back and you start taking stock of the people that you know, the people that you can learn from, it might be coworkers, it might be your family, it might be people that you're buying things from, but we should always be learning. It's something that will help propel us into a new level. It may help us sharpen our skills. It may help us to deal with people differently. It may help us overcome certain issues we have. When we are one-dimensional in a certain area, it goes back to the old saying, if all you have is a hammer, everything looks like a nail. The people who are truly, truly successful have an entire toolbox full of tools, and our ability to learn from someone else and learn their style and way of doing something, learn their way of processing things. If you're an emotional kind of person that tends to make gut decisions, learning how someone else takes a logical approach might be the ticket for you. If you can watch someone else and how they speak, how they start a conversation, how they network, it might be the way you can get ahead. But again, whether you love someone or not so much, you can learn something from everyone. So that, my friends, is your Organizational Excellence Podcast. Stay tuned. I've got more great content for you.